Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Israel's longest-serving leader, on Sunday was confronted by possibly the most serious challenge yet to his rule as rivals moved to join forces to try to dislodge him from office. The newly galvanized drive by Netanyahu's opponents to push him from power could still falter, but the power play orchestrated by Naftali Bennett, the head of a small ultra-nationalist party, marked a perilous new juncture for the 71-year-old Prime Minister. In keeping with the Shakespearean tone that often characterizes Israeli political maneuverings, Bennett, who heads the hardline Yamina party, was a one-time aide and ally of the Prime Minister. Ideologically, he and Netanyahu remain similar in their outlook. In a televised address Sunday, Bennett invited centrist opposition figure Yair Lapid to join forces in an attempt to form a governing coalition, a move that, if successful, would break the two-year political deadlock that has enabled Netanyahu to cling to power even while contesting corruption charges against him in court. The two challengers make for an oddball alliance. Lapid, 57, is a secular Jew and former television personality, while Bennett, 49, has been a standard-bearer for the Jewish settlement movement and has aligned himself with devoutly religious political groupings. Netanyahu swiftly signaled that he would not go down without a fight. In his own televised statement, the blunt-speaking Prime Minister called the prospective coalition a danger to the security of Israel, a clear bid to remind compatriots that Israel had just emerged from a military confrontation with Hamas, the Palestinian militant movement that rules the Gaza Strip. Traditionally, Israelis rally behind leaders in wartime, and Netanyahu cultivates an image as a staunch guardian of Israel's security. The 11-day battle between Israel and Hamas ended with a ceasefire May 21. Bennett invited "my friend Yair Lapid," Netanyahu's principal rival, to work toward a deal under which the two would take turns serving two-year terms as Prime Minister. In order for this plan to work, they would need to meet a Wednesday night deadline to secure commitments from enough other partners to achieve a majority in the Knesset, or parliament. Bennett and Lapid had been in talks to do just that before the fighting with Hamas broke out May 10, but the armed confrontation between Israel and Hamas derailed their coalition-building efforts, at least temporarily. "Together we can save the country from a tailspin and return Israel to its course," Bennett said in his address. Israel has been in a state of political paralysis after holding 4 inconclusive national ballots since 2019. Many Israelis have expressed disillusionment and dread over the prospect of a fifth election if Netanyahu's rivals are unable to cobble together a governing coalition.